Are there any advantages of having a twin flame relationship? What should you do if you feel like you've met your twin flame, but they're no longer in your life? Do all twin flame relationships last? How do you nurture a twin flame relationship? How do you know if your romantic partner is your twin flame? Is there a telling sign that you've met your twin flame? So how do people find their twin flame? What makes a twin flame relationship different from other relationships? So many lovers have one or two of these questions. These quotes will not only educate you but will also remold your mind.
A bond between souls is ancient, older than the planet. A soulmate is someone to whom we feel profoundly connected, as though the communicating and communing that take place between us were not the product of intentional efforts, but rather a divine grace. What greater thing is there for two human souls than to feel that they are joined for life? They are there to strengthen each other and to be at one with each other in silent, unspeakable memories. We are all two-spirited beings in one body. We originated from a soul that is two-spirited, male and female in one body. A soulmate is someone who has locks that fit our keys, and keys to fit our locks. Many speak to her, but she's looking for the one who knows her soul's language. He touched my soul long before I knew what his hands felt like. There is a special bond between twin soulmates, unconditional love, respect for each other, bringing out the best in each other, and highly compatible. Only the bravest souls signed up for the twin flame journey. My soul and your soul are forever tangled. Our souls already know each other, don't they? He whispered. It's our bodies that are new. I couldn't imagine that I'd ever fall in love again as I had with Gideon. For better or worse, he was my soulmate, the other half of me. In many ways, he was my reflection. He's more myself than I am. Whatever our souls are made of, his and mine are the same. She lives her life like a flame, a dance of purposeful chaos. Her enchanting light can guide you and quell your fears. People give flowers as presents because flowers contain the true meaning of love. Anyone who tries to possess a flower will have to watch its beauty fading. There was something in her eyes that made me trust her. Maybe it was because they held the same cynicism, the same world weariness I saw on my own every morning when I looked at myself in the mirror. What are the chances you'd ever meet someone like that? He wondered. Someone you could love forever, someone who would forever love you back. And what did you do when that person was born half a world away? The math seemed impossible. People think a soulmate is your perfect fit, and that's what everyone wants. But a true soulmate is a mirror, the person who shows you everything that is holding you back, the person who brings you to your own attention so you can change your life. Have you ever felt really close to someone, so close that you can't understand why you and the other person have two separate bodies, two separate skins? Our souls speak a language that is beyond human understanding, a connection so rare the universe won't let us part. Because of their sacred gift of translating and embodying energy, empaths can spot their soulmates or twin flames a mile away. Soulmates are those that we've known many lifetimes, have had many karmic contracts with, and with whom we have resolved conflicts. Marriage partners may or may not be soulmates, though they will be a soul contract. With true soulmates, there is no struggle. What's left over is love. To say that one waits a lifetime for his soulmate to come around is a paradox. People eventually get sick of waiting, take a chance on someone, and by the art of commitment become soulmates, which takes a lifetime to perfect. Do not expect your ideal soulmate to be always loving and easy to get along with, who agrees with everything you say or do, and who brings you a life of ease, comfort. We are attracted to another person at a soul level not because that person is our unique complement, but because by being with that individual, we are somehow provided with an impetus to become whole ourselves. Soulmates aren't the ones who make you happiest. No, they're instead the ones who make you feel the most. burning edges and scars and stars, old pangs, captivation, and beauty. They hurl you into the abyss. They taste like hope. Sometimes, soulmates may meet, stay together until a task or life lesson is completed, and then move on. This is not a tragedy, only a matter of learning. I seem to have loved you in numberless forms, numberless times, in life after life, in age after age, forever. Soulmate is an overused term, but a true soul connection is very rare and very real. When connections are real, they simply never die. They can be buried or ignored or walked away from, but never broken. If you've deeply resonated with another person or place, the connection remains despite any distance, time, situation, lack of presence, or circumstance. We all are so deeply interconnected, we have no option but to love all, be kind and do good for anyone, and that will be reflected. The ripples of the kind heart are the highest blessings of the universe. Believe in a love that is being stored up for you like an inheritance, and have faith that in this love there is a strength and a blessing so large that you can travel as far as you wish without having to step outside it. The most wonderful of all things in life, I believe, is the discovery of another human being with whom one's relationship has a glowing depth, beauty, and joy as the years increase. This inner progressiveness of love between two human beings is a most marvelous thing. It cannot be found by looking for it or by passionately wishing for it. It is a sort of divine accident. Twin flames don't complete you because you are already innately complete at a soulful level. Instead, they complement you deeply and help you to grow. Our twin soul counterpart is designed to fully and successfully surrender to the connection only once we have reached self-love. Twin flames are always on the same page. This is because you actually have the same internal frequency of energy vibrations. Stop desperately looking for your twin flame. The lack of energy will not attract your twin. Nobody outside yourself can make you feel loved until you love yourself. What can I tell you about the alchemy of twins? Twins are two bodies that dance to each other's joy, two minds that drown in each other's despair, two spirits that fly with each other's love. Twins are two separate beings conjoined at the heart. With some, we're certain our hearts must have been acquainted long before we have ever met them. The minute I heard my first love story, I started looking for you, not knowing how blind that was. Lovers don't finally meet somewhere. They're in each other all along. It wasn't exactly love at first sight, but it was deeper than that. A sense of belonging to a place I never knew I wanted, but somehow always needed. It was a home that carried a heartbeat. The sole purpose of the twin flame relationship is to help us soulfully mature and become the best version ourselves possible. Soulmates mirror our divine nature. The root cause of loneliness is not the absence of another, but the absence of the awareness of our connection to our true divine selves. You can always feel whether or not you have met your twin flame. This is different from any other connection you have ever had with any other person. It will not be difficult to feel and understand. If your relationship seems complicated, entangled, with a lot of insurmountable obstacles, then most likely you have again stumbled on the karmic connection. Twin flames, you are humble. You do not realize you are the leaders on Gaia, the spiritual leaders, the carriers of the flame of truth and love and divinity on earth. Within your twin flame reunification, you don't only return yourself to love, but also heal genetic injuries of your family, generation, nation, race, and all mankind. I hear them say, why do I miss someone I haven't even met? How about not missing someone because it feels like they've been with you all along? Things began happening with odd synchronicity, as if the universe itself was conspiring on behalf of their love story. It is an absolute human certainty that no one can know his own beauty or perceive a sense of his own worth until it has been reflected to him in the mirror of another loving, caring human being.